Hey, it's Tempos from Potwasher with two brand new Bloodcraft cards to reveal from the upcoming Ultimate Colosseum expansion. Both of these cards are very powerful low-cost cards. The first card is Creeping Madness. It's a 1-cost spell card that deals 1 damage to your leader and then draws a card. If an allied Neteran Great Tree is in play, restore 2 defense to your leader and recover 1 play point. The most similar card to Creeping Madness would be Restless Parish, but at its best, Creeping Madness can draw a card immediately at the start of a turn for 0 play points since it has no enhance effect that can make it difficult to play, and it can heal for a net gain of 1 health. Creeping Madness requires a Neteran Great Tree on board in order to restore 2 defense and recover 1 play point. Current iterations of Control Vengeance Blood typically run Lunatic Aether as well as Corrupted Bat, but ideally Lunatic Aether is safe for turn 10 or later where it can deal 3 damage to the opponent leader while healing for 3. Desert Pathfinder isn't always played in the deck either. In the current form, it may be difficult to activate Creeping Madness's heal and play point recovery, which are necessary in order to make the card worth it in my opinion. In the next expansion, expect to see more natural cards being added to the deck, so Creeping Madness can be activated more consistently. Currently, playing cards that damage your own leader, like Yuzuki Righteous Demon's Accelerate effect, can be difficult. The extra healing from Creeping Madness might make it easier to use self-damage cards in part of a deck with Azazel the Depraved. As for decks without Neteran Great Trees, although Restless Parish was commonly played with almost every single Bloodcraft deck, it's difficult to say whether a 1-cost cycle card will be used, considering that Insight and Runecraft has historically not been played in decks without spell boost synergy such as Dirtrune. If you would play between 6 and 9 copies of Neteran Great Tree generating cards, Creeping Madness seems like a no-brainer card that allows you to play with a deck of 37 cards and heal 1 when played. It synergizes well with both self-damage effects as well as natural control blood, and overall I think it's a really great card. The second card is Lucius Vampire Slayer. It's a 1-cost 1-2 follower and evolves to become a 3/4. On evolve, it destroys an enemy follower with X defense or less, X equals 20 minus your leader's defense. It has a fanfare effect. If there are at least 4 enemy cards in play, gain the ability to evolve for 0 evolution points. For enhanced 7, you'll gain +5/+5 and Bane, so it will become a 6/7 before evolving. Bloodcraft is one of the classes that can fully utilize 1-cost cards that reduce hand size, like Lucius Vampire Slayer, because of powerful draw effects using cards like Unleash the Nightmare and Yuna Vampire Seeker. Historically, Bloodcraft has been the class that has used Goblin the most, but Lucius is no mere Goblin. The evolve effect is also extremely powerful. With cards such as Swarming Wraith and Kudlak, it's not difficult to get the Bloodcraft leader down to about 15 health without too much effort. Lucius can then effectively become a 1-cost evolve 3/4 Sledgehammer Exorcist. That's 2 play points less expensive and evolves to a larger stat line. Lucius's fanfare effect can even let Lucius evolve for free if the opponent's board has 4 more enemy cards in play. Consider a deck like Nadra Haven, where Daffodil fills up 3 board spaces on her own with a Muse Knight and a Neteran Great Tree. I think it's very likely that at least once a game, Lucius's fanfare effect should be able to activate and give a free evolve. Lucius's low cost fits in very well with Unleash the Nightmare on turn 4 going second, as well as with all kinds of removal spells. It's important to note that Omen of the 10 cards are being rotated out, which includes a lot of self-damage cards including Wings of Lust, Servant of Lust, and Disciple of Lust. As for cards that benefit off of self-damage effects, Vonrak, Omen of Lust, and Floros are being rotated out. To create a full archetype solely based around self-damage effects, there needs to be stronger payoff and synergy cards. But the cards revealed so far, along with Kudlak and Balto from the Verdant Conflict main expansion, may be enough to have a self-damage package of a few cards included in different archetypes. For the Verdant Conflict main expansion, I stated that Kudlak and Balto were decent standalone cards, but ultimately would not shake up the metagame. With the balance change to Agnes, as well as key search cards Lisa and Whispering Woods rotating out for Roach Forest, although it depends on the rest of the cards revealed, Ultimate Colosseum is likely going to end up as a slower metagame. This is further corroborated by the fact that the new mechanic Union Burst is designed to activate somewhere around turn 7, and generally don't seem to offer game-ending levels of power. This speculative, slower meta, combined with how strong Lucius and Creeping Madness are, could very well lead to Bloodcraft becoming a strong class again. Powerful low-cost cards are always impactful, and I think these two cards will be no exception. Lucius and Creeping Madness are great cards that will improve the overall consistency of Bloodcraft as a whole. In the immediate future, I'm looking forward to watching the World Grand Prix and rooting for my boys Noir, Himari, and Vitusin, and then try out these cards when the Ultimate Colliseum expansion launches. Thank you very much to Cygames and Tempo Storm for letting me reveal these cards. If you enjoyed the video, consider following me on Twitter @Potwashers or at twitch.tv/Potwasher.